What's up, you guys? It's the Good Vibes Gemini, and I have something special to show you. So, I am in historical Waxahachie right now, not far from downtown Waxahachie, here in Texas, and I came across a Freedman's Memorial Park, and this is one of the first things that popped up when I found it. A huge heart that says, "I love art." I think that this is great for every artist out there so that you know that your art is appreciated, your craft is appreciated, your sacrifice is appreciated. This is beautiful. For all the supporters of the channel, I appreciate you too. This message is for you guys as well. This channel is all about inspiring others. And this message it pretty much sums it up. I love artwork. I love beauty. I love positivity. And that's what this channel is all about. So yeah, I just thought I would show you guys this huge heart. Look at that. It's humongous. So I have a lot to show you. Here we go. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I am taking a little stroll through a Freedman Memorial Park here in beautiful Waxahachie, Texas. It's the historical side of Waxahachie. I think the whole town is historical, honestly. If you're living in any town that's still standing, honey, you are a living part of history. And the first thing I want to share with you guys is the first Freedman Memorial that they have placed out here. So here you go. As you can see, it says here Freedman Memorial. I won't read the whole thing and all the names. I will do a slow walk so that you guys can see it. I do want to read the top part. This Freedman Memorial is a loving tribute dedicated to all the brave and entrepreneurial souls that made the Freedman community an integral part of the city of Waxahachie. So if you're not familiar with the Freedman Memorials that are, all over, it's dedicated to African American people who contributed something great, really great to their community. Whatever that might be. You see they have up here cab stands, taxi, cafes, carpenters, builders, beauticians, barbers, aviators, all contributed great things to the community. If you're interested, feel free to pause the video so you can look closely at the names. If any of these names are people that you're related to, I sure give thanks for them, and I give thanks for their sacrifice. There's another side to this memorial. It goes on further, it gives more names. See, musicians, morticians, undertakers, real estate, regular fellows, streets. Public service. They're paying homage to everyone who contributed to a significant change here in Waxahachie with this community. I'm gonna hold the phone down a little bit just out of respect for the person that lives in the house next door to this park, okay? But there you go. You guys have a clear shot of the Freedman Memorial, the first one. And I'm going to also go ahead and show you these chains. They're inside the concrete, and if you notice, it's a chain link, but then when you get to this part, the chain is broken. And I believe that's beautiful symbolism for ripping off the chains of slavery. There are a few more chains over here. Also with the broken links here as well. It goes all the way around. Broken link. See, I think that that's a great message for our people. We don't want to go back to that. We don't want to go back to this. Don't want to go back to this. It was too much. It was too much. Too much of our culture was compromised. Too much of our spiritual awareness was compromised. We don't need to go back to that. So I appreciate the artist who made this. He really, it was passionate. You can tell. These designs are like in there, you see? They're not just on top. They're actually in there. Okay. And this is Freedman Memorial 2. So it's similar to the other one. The smooth marble, gray marble, black and gray marble. Look at that. Freedman Memorial 2. And it says here, you cannot fall off the floor. If you are down, you must crawl, scrape, and do all you can to get up and make a difference in the lives of our children. Reverend Emmanuel Cleaver II. That is a quote from him. Honoring those who have inspired and those who continue to inspire. I think that is amazing. I mean, that's what my channel is all about. Just inspiring people. You know, you don't have to be rich to inspire somebody, and you don't have to have a lot of material wealth either. Just being a good person and giving an example, being a living example of all that is good is enough. If you are able to do more, great. And the back part here, it says Freedman Memorial 2. But you see, it doesn't have any wording on it yet. I would assume that as soon as they get funding, they're probably gonna put some more wording back here. I just wanted you to see the fullness of it all the way around. Okay, next we're gonna look at this humongous acorn tree. I'm gonna step back so you can see it because it has a dedication to it. This right here, this tree, this huge acorn tree, has a dedication at its feet, at its roots. I want to read it in honor of all of the great women that inspire me, and in honor of these women that it was dedicated to. Here we go. Yes, you heard a train in the distance. I had to cross over some train tracks to get here. Anywho, in memory of Lady Bird Johnson, Barbara Jordan, and Ann Richards, Texas Democratic women. Isn't that great? That is awesome. That tree is standing tall. It is strong. Those leaves are green. It is healthy. And it's a great representation of. So, the train is letting folks know it is arriving. I went on and turned around so I could record like this. I believe this is a conspiracy. No, but seriously, hopefully you can hear me over the train. I believe this dedication here, this is amazing right here. Honestly, I feel like women, we do get some credit, but I don't think we get enough credit. That's just me. Not that I need a pat on the back or anything like that. It's just nice to see dedications like this put around. We used to have a place in Dallas called the Women's Museum. If you did not get a chance to go to that place, I'm sorry you didn't get a chance to go, but it was the closest thing I could say that dedicated. The whole building was dedicated to womanhood, and it was beautiful. And there's the train. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys, and we have a couple more things we're going to look at, and we're going to wrap it up. So those of you who haven't heard of Bessie Coleman, I encourage you to look up some information about her and check out her life story. This dedication right here, pretty much sums it up, but you can look in more detail. Look at some pictures of her. She was beautiful and very smart. I'm going to read this for anyone who needs to hear it. Bessie Coleman, 1892-1926. Born in Atlanta, Texas, pioneer aviatrix Bessie Coleman grew up and went to school in a Waxahachie neighborhood a few blocks north of this site. At age 23, she moved to Chicago and first expressed her desire to fly. Since there were no flight schools in this country that would teach African American women, she learned to fly in France and obtained her international pilot's license in 1921. Upon her return to the United States, she was hailed as the first black woman pilot. Extremely popular, Queen Bess, as she was known, performed as a barnstormer for integrated audiences at air shows and exhibitions around the country before her death in an air accident in Jacksonville, Florida. So right here, we have another dedication here in memory of Delmer and Gertrude Erskine, Ira and Myrtle Sargent. We dedicate this area to the memory of our ancestors who gave their lives while performing their duties. The deeds we do lives far beyond mortal life. Let their memory serve as a guiding light to those yet to come, as an inspiration to a new generation of peacekeepers, injustice seekers, and as a sad reminder of our fragile mortality. That's a quote from Broderick L. Sargent. I think that speaks for itself. Ashe. So we're almost done with our Waxahachie Freedman Memorial Tour. There is one more area we're gonna visit, and you're gonna see me do a short version of an African ceremony that gives thanks for those who have transitioned on to the next phase. Again, this is a short version. I do not have my bells and my chiming bowl and my incense and all the stuff I would usually have on me. I have the most important thing though, water. Water. Okay. Let's see if I could place this phone down and do this ceremony. I might could hold it. In honor of our ancestors, in honor of all the great ones that come before us, I just want to give thanks for the lives of all the men and women, the black men and women who contributed to this community. I want to give thanks for all the lives of those who weren't black, who helped uplift these people and contribute to those great changes in the community. Ashe. May you all bask in the halls of Amenti in the brightest of lights, forever and ever. Ashe. 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 We cannot live without you living first. So thank you for your life. Ashe. Ashe. So connecting with your ancestors by way of water is a real thing. It is an old, ancient African practice. I'm talking about water sends messages. It is the key to life, water is. So that's why you just saw me do that. I'd like to pay proper homage to those who came before me. And that's simply what it is. You heard me say the word Ashe. That word simply means, and so it is. So the messages I'm sending to them, by me saying Ashe, I'm letting the message go to the wind and to the water to get to them, and they feel me. I don't have to prove myself to anybody out here. I know where I come from. So let me share with you this last part of this Freedman Memorial Park, and we're gonna wrap it up. So after you can come from that end or this end. I just parked like right here. And when you get out, you see this bench, but you come across these beautiful flowers. Look at this. This is well taken care of. Look at that. Oh, it's glowing in the daytime. That's just, when flowers glow in the daytime, it just tells me they are so happy. They're just so happy, happy plants. So you have this beautiful foliage. And as you enter, there's a name plaque. Well, it's a name plaque missing here. I don't think it fell. Okay, I was going to put it back up if it fell, but it's not there. So you have these different names on each of these plaques. See? I think that's really cool. Each name has its own place. All of these people contributed greatly to this community of Waxahachie. And I don't know any of these people personally, but I would probably go so far as to say they probably had a hand in changing some things outside of Waxahachie too. Connecting with people, you know, and inspiring people from all walks of life. Again, you know, I'm from Dallas, but I do know about how easy it is to inspire someone from another place without necessarily being from that place. So I think this is really cool. If you recognize any of the names, feel free to leave a comment. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know who they were, what they did. If you're from Waxahachie and you know more information about these people or what they did, please let us know in the comment section. You could teach me a few things. I would like to know. So you have a whole little walkway that has all these names. It ends here. It says here 847. On August 5th, 1947, 19 men in a 1946 Chevrolet flatbed truck traveling northbound on Highway 77 in Waxahachie, Texas, were killed when a southbound gasoline truck accidentally ran head-on into the truck. Oh my goodness. It was the most fatal accident in the history of Ellis County. Waxahachie is in Ellis County, for those of you who don't know. The youngest boy on the truck was Mays, who was 16 years old. Those who survived included William Tulsa Jackson, Alfonso Brewer, T.J. Kelly, and Sam Williams. 2 people were not accounted for. May they forever be remembered. And it has the names here of all those men killed in that accident. That's so sad. It's so tragic. It's a testament to their life that this memorial was built. You see here it has the information about the support and funding. It's provided by the city of Waxahachie, Saul Smith of South Star Reconditioning, the Dallas, Texas Motorcyclists of Brotherhood, MC, and Dr. Jamal Rashid of Ellis County African American Hall of Fame. Project design, Jabril A.A. Rashid. and it was dedicated on February 29th, 2020. Just briefly, you can see across the street the store. I mean, not the store, but the place. Ellis County African American Hall of Fame Museum and Library. So if you're down here, be sure to take a little tour. You could learn some more detailed information about what's all on this memorial, why it was built, and you get some more detailed information outside of what's here. So we're gonna go ahead and look at the memorial. You see some gold praying hands up there in red, which I don't want to assume I know what the colors stand for. I know what they usually stand for. Red usually represents sacrifice. Gold usually represents the value of what that person brought to the community or to the life. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, that's what that is. The hands are just amazing. I don't want to step up on it, but I've always wanted to do something like this with eyes and smiles from people and even hands, but really up close on handprints and stuff like that. But anyway, this is really neat. This is really nice. There's 19 of these hands up here to represent the 19 men who were killed. See? 9, that's 18, and then 19. And I'm gonna assume that one right there represents the 16-year-old. 16 is the youngest. That is so sad. But this pays proper homage to them. There's another set of gold hands there, and another set there. There's also flags flowing, and the Texas flag, the United States flag there. And then you have the Pan-African flag. It's waving up there. It's kind of wrapped around the stuff. I'm trying to see what that... Oh, the Waxahachie flag is flying right there, too. That's what you see. I wish that other one at the top would open up. Come on, open up for me. It's really wrapped around there. Okay, so we're gonna step around here. So you can see. So it's nothing on the back. It's just the flagpoles. But I did notice that there is a long little deal right there with some sad flags in it. I wish I had some flowers or something to put in it. I'm gonna have to come back and do it. And I will do a video when that happens, which will probably be tomorrow. Anywho, so we're gonna continue around the building. I said building. I mean, we're gonna continue around the memorial. My bad, y'all. So you can see the size of it. I think this is absolutely beautiful. People to all of you. People to all of you. For those of you who don't know, Peba means peace to be unto him or her. So that's why I'm saying Peba. Peba to all of these beautiful souls. And we are heading out. Okay, you guys. So I went on and walked across the street. And I wanted to get some footage of the images that are inside the window of the store. The Museum of African Americans in Waxahachie, So I wanted to go ahead and get some imagery now. What I was telling you guys about the 847, these are images of some of these men. Check it out. Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh. That is terrible. So tragic. Forget the noise, y'all. Like I said, I'm downtown, so. Oh no, somebody's shoes. Oh my goodness. That is so sad. Oh my gosh, there's somebody. Okay, you guys, those images are not for the faint of heart. Okay, this is my first time seeing them, so you're seeing what I saw, what I'm seeing for the first time. That's so sad. Then I like on the door, it has Sankofa, learn from the past. Those of you who are not aware of it, that bird looking behind, that is symbolic of our people looking behind us, looking in the past to learn from it, not to necessarily repeat it, but to learn from it, to take those deep, powerful lessons, those spiritual lessons that our people instilled in us. We're supposed to be looking to the past to learn from it and apply it to our living, our current living state, the present moment, and also passing it on to our kids. So that's beautiful. And here is a whole window dedicated to Miss Bessie Coleman. She was so beautiful and such a smart woman. I mean, just intellectual. I mean, don't get me started. But there's a lot of information up here about her. Feel free to go on the internet and look at her. But she was amazing. And you know, it's sad that, you know, our world didn't get a chance to enjoy her that long, but we got to enjoy her long enough. And she even went out doing what she loved. She went out flying, and I think that is a beautiful thing. You know, she went out in a way that the way that she most enjoyed. So here's to you, Bessie Coleman. Here's to you. They have a Bessie Coleman scholarship that's out, you know, and don't get me started. I just really like Bessie Coleman. That's really neat. Anyway, I thought you guys would want to see Bessie Coleman. I'm assuming this might be a propeller of hers, but I can't get in the store. I think it's locked. So, in any case, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna give you one more shot of the store from across the street, and we out. There you go. Ellis County African American Hall of Fame Museum and Library. Okie dokie, guys. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the tour. It is actually, I feel a couple of sprinkles happening right now while the sun is out. I hope it does rain because we need it here. But I really hope you enjoyed the video. And if you liked it, I appreciate you giving me a thumbs up. It really helps with the channel. If you want to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe and you will be the first to know. Thank you so much for hanging with the Good Vibes Gemini. I'll see you next time.